Hello and welcome to Today at the Games. My name is Edward Russell, and on the show today there are just 3 more days left before host country Cambodia holds the closing ceremony to bring down the curtain on the 32nd SEA Games. Now, over those days, the table tennis, badminton and water polo teams, among others, will be vying for those final coveted medals. We begin, though, with a big congratulations to Nolan Huang for having won the gold medal in Xiangqi for Singapore. Today's highlights include hockey, judo, badminton and table tennis. We will start, though, with the team that has swept 5 of the 6 individual golds on offer, with the last 2 won today. Day 3 of fencing action saw the conclusion of the individual events. Team Singapore had 2 fences each in the men's foil and women's épée events. Singapore's Samuel Elijah Robson reached the last 4 of the foil, where he came up against Malaysia's Cheng Xin Han. Robson put in an assured and aggressive performance to win 15-6 and book a place in the gold medal match. In the final, Robson took on Tranquilan Samuel Lopez of the Philippines. Lopez suffered an arm injury in the very first minute of the match. After a short delay, the match resumed. Robson raced to a 9-2 lead at the end of the first bout, putting him on course for a gold medal. He eventually won 15-3 to secure gold for Singapore.
I mean, it's really like an achievement. Like, I've been fencing for the past 10 years, so like this gold medal is basically a combination of my efforts for the past 10 years, and it's a milestone that I'm very happy to achieve. I think that our team is extremely strong, and I'm confident that we can win another gold medal. Of course, we all have to focus for the day itself, but I'm quite confident in our ability.
Singapore's other representative in the foil event, Max Neo, bowed out at the round of 16 stage after a 15-9 loss to Thailand's Dijing Ratchnoe. In the women's individual épée event, Singapore's Kyria Tikana Abdul Rahman took on compatriot El Ko in the first of 2 semi-finals. Ko booked her passage to the final with a 12-11 victory, Tikana taking home a joint bronze. In the final, Ko came up against Vu Thi Hong of Vietnam. Ko, the defending champion in this event, led 3-2 at the end of the first bout. She then stretched her lead to 8-5 before eventually winning 15-10 to deliver Singapore's 2nd gold medal of the day in fencing.
I was definitely surprised that I could defend my title, and I came into this competition extremely nervous because I knew people kind of expected me to defend my title, and I put pressure on myself to try to win again. And I was also very nervous because I recently got injured, and so I was trying to make sure that I could fence well while not injuring myself further. Fencing your teammate earlier than finals, it's quite disappointing for me. Mentally and physically, she was the toughest opponent.
To be very honest, from the very early on in the day, I felt like it wasn't my day. So all my actions were a bit off, it's just the minute intricacies that were just not hitting. I think we were quite upset when we saw the seeding, the tableau, because we had to meet in the semi-finals. We obviously wanted to meet in the finals, right? But I mean, it is what it is. I can see the hard work she puts in. She didn't really have a good preparation coming to this. She had an injury. So we tried to support her in any way that we could. And I think she did well today. She fenced her best, and she deserved the goal. Yeah.
Cambodia, of course, in the blue. Starting keeper Abdul Rahman. And Singapore will be hoping to keep him busy. We're underway. As umpire saying that, give me a few metres back here. Grewal, it finds its way into the circle. A miss kicked away by Abdul Rahman. So it's not divided into groups, the hockey contest, because it's only 5 nations. Chance for Singapore now. Turn and shoot, and wide. Silas Noor has had the best chance so far with the drag. It'll be Aslan. Oh, it's a beautifully taken penalty corner. And Cambodia take the lead through Amar Rashid. Oh, and it's going the other way and quickly taken by Cambodia as well. Away comes Rashid, the goal scorer. Oh, and some hesitation there. Here's a chance for Cambodia. Oh, Singapore got themselves in all sorts of strife. Singapore get some players in motion. They'll look a bit more likely. Good tackle, but it's found a foot, so now into the circle it comes. Oh, and the player at the far post had such a good look at that. It did come quickly. Well trapped. And into the net it goes. Singapore have levelled 1-1. PC defenders gear up. Who's it to be this time? Trapped well. Fired in. Defended away. Rana for Cambodia. Doesn't even make it past the 23. Another chance to get into the circle. Turn, shoot, score! What a goal! Comes back out to the 23 for the Singapore possession. Played back by Grewal. Into the circle once more. And there's a deflection into the goal, and it's 3-1. And the way they're gathering around Yap Wee Lee, it must have been his stick. Oh, what a change has come over the game. Seen off, player down and hurt is Faris Basir. What's happened there? Play goes on. Return and a shot, and oh, at the far post there was the corner battery has had to change after that injury. Let's see if Singapore's able to adjust. A bit tricky for them. Marikan 5. What kind of an option have they got here? So Kepley it is. Deflection. Oh. It's a goal. It's trickled over the backboard and in. I thought it had missed on the outside, but instead it's tantalisingly beaten the sticks of the Cambodian defenders, and that's 4-1. Efficiently. Once the ball goes out of the circle, clock starts to work against you. They get the shot away. Oh, and it trickled past the post again. Well, Singapore 4-1 winners. They made hard work of it through the first 3 quarters. At 3-quarter time it was 1-1 as both teams were sitting on a penalty corner conversion to give us a tied scoreline, but it all opened up in the last quarter with 3 further goals for Singapore.
Yes, congratulations to the hockey team who will next meet Thailand in their final round-robin match tomorrow. All the best to them for then. Meanwhile, the team events in fencing start tomorrow, and we'll be hoping for more medals there as well. All right, it's time for a very quick break. Now, then next up, Judo, where Singapore gets the bronze, and the women's doubles in badminton coming your way as well. Welcome back to Today at the Games with our comprehensive roundup of Team Singapore events on day 8. A thrilling match in the women's doubles in badminton coming up with Singapore taking on Cambodia. But up first, it's Judo, where Singapore was competing in the Kime no Kata event.
Having won the joint bronze in the last outing, Team Singapore was targeting another medal in the Kime no Kata event in Judo at the Cambodian SEA Games. Kime no Kata is a performance sport in which the exponents demonstrate the movements and techniques in a choreographed and pre-arranged form. Team Singapore was represented by 2 veterans of the sport, 38-year-old So Keng Chuan and 37-year-old Benny Tan. They put on an impressive display, showcasing their skills in edori, which are techniques executed from a kneeling position. In this, there are moves against attacks with bare hands. There are also moves against attacks with a weapon. In tachi-ai, which are techniques executed from a standing position, they also display moves against attacks with bare hands, and they also illustrate moves on how to counter attacks with weapons. Despite facing stiff competition from other teams in their group, these Singaporean athletes pushed on to qualify for the semi-finals. Team Singapore faced tough competition from Laos, Vietnam and host country Cambodia. They had already secured a joint bronze but were determined to go for gold. The competition was intense, with all 4 teams demonstrating impressive skills and athleticism. After the performances were evaluated, it was announced that Vietnam had emerged as the winner of the gold medal, with Laos taking home the silver. Team Singapore and Cambodia shared the joint bronze. The Kimi no Kata event is a showcase of the discipline, technique and skill required in judo. It highlights the importance of hard work and dedication, which the team showed in spades. So they might not have been able to take home the top prize, but they certainly did Singapore proud.
We've won over the past 10 years or so, various medals at various events, regional, kind of some international and all that, right? This is the kind of one medal that was elusive, right, in our cabinet, so to speak. No, it's a wonderful journey. And this is some of the validation of the work, the effort that we've put in. And I think this whole process of striving to be better, improving ourselves, it's a journey that goes on.
Singapore leading by 6 points to 4 in this opening game. That's probably the longest rally of the game so far. So game point to Cambodia in this opening game, the round of 16 of the women's doubles. And into the net from Singapore. So Cambodia into an early lead in the match. Cambodia to serve first in game 2. Net again from Lai, so Cambodia battling hard here, back to 8-all in this second set. Lai with a winner, does play that shot really well. Great power she generates, got right between those two Cambodians. So game point to Singapore, and they take it to level it up at 1-1. Well, they did hold their nerve when they needed to there. Singapore have just levelled it up at 1-1. They're in the black at the far end, represented by Elsa Lai Yi-ting and Heng Zhao En. Cambodia won the opening game, the host nation. Big crowd supporting them here. Well, they started off the game brilliantly, the two Cambodians, but Singapore have just started to take control as the game's worn on. Now they win the point, so they are into the quarter-finals. Singapore 21-8 in the third and final game. It was a tough start for the young Singapore duo who lost the opening game 21-17. They took the second 21-19, but a much more dominant performance in the second, 21-8.
Yes, congratulations to the pair who will now meet Malaysia's twin sisters, Cheng Su Hui and Cheng Su Yin, in the quarterfinals tomorrow. We will be rooting for them, and I'm sure you will be too. All right, up after the break, the final stretch of today at the Games, and it is the individual events of table tennis after this. Welcome back to Today at the Games, part of MediaCorp's coverage of the 32nd SEA Games, coming to you from Cambodia. Up next, the table tennis individual events are well underway, and this morning at the Moradok Table Tennis Hall, Koen Pang and Wong Shin-ru, defending champions in the mixed doubles competition, were up against Thailand in their quarterfinals match.
The defending champions, Singapore, the #1 seeds in the mixed doubles. They'll be facing Thailand. So here we go. We can get underway now. This is the quarterfinals of the mixed doubles. Lovely work from Shin-ru to keep it on the table, and then an even better shot from Koen. 10-9 in the first. And that's 10-all. 11-10. And that's it. The game goes to Thailand. The first game, 12-10. Wow, but it was really nice. Controlled from Koen. 4-10. And that's it. It's 11-4. And they've immediately come back with a vengeance. Oh, what a shot! Oh, my goodness me. That was extraordinary from Sarayut. 11-12. And that's it. It's 13-11 to Thailand. They've taken the third game. They lead by 2 games to 1. Here we go. Shin-ru. It's a must-do serve, this. And that is a miss from Koen. Will Thailand take the title with this? They have not taken the title, but they've certainly gone a long way forward with it. It's a brilliant victory for Thailand. They've won by 3 games to 1.
In the moment, we felt very nervous because it's the first match of the mixed doubles, and yeah, just didn't feel very confident in myself, and yeah, I made a lot of mistakes here and there, so it's very unfortunate that we lost.
I'm definitely disappointed, and there's always expectations for us to do well, but I guess it's just I didn't play as well as I expected myself to play. Yeah. We were leading in the first game. We did not capitalize on the lead, but the Thai opponents were very aggressive as well in terms of their tactics. We aren't able to adapt well. We didn't make quick changes throughout the game. Yeah.
Singapore versus Cambodia. So we're going to get underway here now. It's the men's doubles. Wow, what a shot that from Ethan, but it actually was really a brilliant shot from Baek. And that's it, it's the 11, it's the game to Cambodia, the opening game of this men's doubles. Oh, great. Oh, we love that. Oh, yes. Best rally of the match so far. And that's it, it's the game. 11 points to 8, and it's leveled up at 1-all. That's great stuff. Oh, nice work, Cambodia. Jin Tek-song with the serve. And that's it, it's 11-6. Wow. Singapore struggling against Cambodia. Yep, That's the good 2-love start. This for the game. And that is it. It's 11-7. Nice piece of control by Kunting. Push it out into the corner. 8-9. And now 10-8. And here is game and match point. That is it, and it's a brilliant backhand there from Bae Kunting. Singapore have won it by 3-2.
Before the match, we already know that they are very hard opponents, and because we have analysed their matches. Although we are a new pairing, we still find ways in terms of our skills and our footworks. Yeah, we make our changes and counter them.
The crowd was quite wild, I would say, but I didn't think that affected us. I think mainly was our receive. Our area of receive wasn't that well, especially on my part, because when the first set I received the left-handed service, it was not that good. Yeah, so we lost quite a few points from the start straight away. But luckily, at the last set, it was the same situation, but we managed to win a few balls from that.
So next to the quarterfinals, and Ethan Poh and Bae Kunting were up against Thailand this evening at 8 p.m. It was a very close fight, but well done to Ethan and Kunting. They took the match 3-2 against Thailand. They will be up against Malaysia in the semi-finals. All the best to them. So as we take a look at the medal tally after day 8, there were 3 goals added today, 2 in fencing and that one in Xiangqi as well. 4 bronzes added to Singapore's tally, meaning that 41 golds, 35 silvers and 44 bronzes are currently coming home to Singapore. 120 medals in total. Now, there are just 3 days left of the 32nd SEA Games as our shuttlers look to add to our medal tally, and the table tennis men's, women's and mixed doubles finals will begin at 3 p.m. on Channel 5. But before that, there will be badminton quarter-final action at 12 p.m. on MeWatch 2. And remember to tune in tomorrow night at 9:30 p.m. for Today at the Games to catch a wrap-up of all the action from day 9. We will also be looking back at all the Singapore athletes that made a big difference at this edition of the Games. Summary of the Games will be brought to you just before the closing ceremony, in fact, on the 17th of May. But that is it, though, for today here in Phnom Penh. Hope you have a great rest of your Saturday evening, and goodbye for now.